The Dark Deceiver is defeated. Derek's coming out! Welcome back to Big Brother eviction number 10. Half an hour ago, you gave Derek his marching orders. Just 1 week before the final. Here is how he took the news. That the 10th person to be evicted from the Big Brother house is... Derek!
Well done, Eugene.
Well done, Derek.
Well done. I'm thoroughly proud of you.
Have a happy birthday, Derek.
Thank you so much, darling. Well done. I'm so proud of you. You're excellent. You're good news. Jolly good news.
It was lovely to meet you, Derek.
Okay.
Have a lovely birthday. Have a lovely birthday.
Good luck to you all.
Yeah, Eugene. It's like alien. I'm actually quite happy, believe it or not.
Oh, of course,
It's
of
just-
course. You were gonna go out,
Yeah.
leave or stay over someone you'd want it to be Derek.
Yeah. But not like in a bad way.
Oh no, not in a bad way.
Why? Well, I see him as a pretty upstanding member of the community.
I've been very, very lucky in my life. Lucky enough to have had a good and honourable start in life. Lucky enough, too, to have had some fantastic jobs. But whatever else I've done, this memory will be with me for a very, very long time. And it has shaped, I hope, my future destiny. In this room, there is a winner amongst you. I wish you all the very best of luck, and may your dreams come true.
Time is up for Derek. I'm now going to talk to the house.
It's free.
Big Brother house, this is Davina. You are live on Channel 4. Please do not swear. Derek, you are the 10th person to be evicted from the Big Brother house. You've got 30 seconds to say your goodbyes. I'm coming to get you.
Thank you, Derek, for all your help. You've been a brilliant role model. I look forward to seeing you soon.
God bless.
Thank you.
God bless to everyone. God bless.
Derek,
See you soon. God bless.
you're wonderful, Derek.
Have a wonderful time.
Love you to bits.
Wonderful.
15 seconds.
Good. Lovely.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Derek.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Derek, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house. Derek, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Derek! I haven't had a reception like this for the whole series, I have to say. Enjoy it! Enjoy it! It's all for you.
Very handsome young man. Very handsome.
Now. Wait there. And Derek, the other side here. Derek, there's a poster I want to show you. And it's down here somewhere. Hold on. It says Derek for PM. I love that. Well, Golly gosh, Derek's out. It's my turn to be quizmaster after the break. See you then. Welcome back to Big Brother and welcome to Derek. You've had such an amazing reception. Amazing.
Oh, I'm sure everybody gets it.
Amazing.
Everybody deserves it.
Okay, now listen, I know you're in quite a hurry, so I'll talk very quickly. Now, first thing I want to say, do you want to know who won Wimbledon?
Oh, no, because I'm going to watch it myself.
Okay,
Somebody should
I just want to tell you one thing.
Don't tell me, I don't want to know. You'll upset my evening.
Not one word. But just wanted to let you know that it happens at the beginning of July, not the beginning of August, so you would have missed it anyway, so don't worry. Because at the beginning of August you were all going, oh, and Wimbledon, the final's happening now, but it happened a month before, so you're fine.
Oh.
Now listen, after...
I thought they might have reorganised it around
you.
my appearance in the Big Brother house. I have such modest ambitions.
Do you know what else I loved? I loved it. He got a very rapturous applause when he walked in and he said, oh, you're a lot nicer than my housemates. After 10 weeks in that house, what does it feel like to be evicted 1 week before the final?
Very kind, because it's my birthday next Tuesday and you're all coming.
Yay!
And it's a very good moment to be out to celebrate my birthday with people that love me.
But surely you wanted to win.
No, I didn't go to win. I went there for a personal experience, a personal journey, and I've made it. I didn't have to be there as long as I was, and I'm delighted it's now all over.
He didn't want to win at all?
No. Why?
I thought you said he did. I thought you said you had in there.
Oh, well, no.
It's all right to say you want to win.
Perhaps somebody was impersonating my my voice, because it didn't fall from my lips, those
Possibly.
words. No.
Right. But you said you went on a journey.
Of discovery, discovery about myself and learning about other people. And I've been in politics in one way or another, and I think it's an experience that all politicians should go through. And most of them wouldn't survive a week without being evicted.
Too right.
Before being evicted, but
so
I've done quite well.
What do you think you discovered about yourself?
Well, I discovered that I'm a nicer person than I thought I was. That came as a great surprise. That I'm extremely...
You still had your moments.
Well, I did, yeah, but they pushed me to the limit.
Yes,
and I discovered too that, you know, that team effort is absolutely everything, and that's fundamentally what works. And it's kind of a lack of selfishness that's very, very important in life. And I hope I demonstrated that.
Well, did you have a game plan at all?
To be myself, which obviously didn't work.
Well, it worked pretty well. 10 weeks! You did quite well. Listen, were you surprised to be nominated this week?
No, I was expecting it.
OK, well, let's take a quick look at the nominations.
Yeah.
He's only your friend if you're agreeing with him. If you're not agreeing with him, he totally detests you.
I see him all the time getting away with rule breaking. He's allowed to pretty much do what he wants.
His look of death that he gives people, that he gave me for like 6-7 weeks. In the snidey comments, he's made one of the housemates want to leave.
Any surprises there?
Oh, no, not at all. I can see the whites of all their eyes. And as I've always said, and I said it at an early moment of time, you know, beware of people that wear smiles like masks.
Can you just give me your look of death?
I didn't know that I had one.
I will show it to you a little bit later on.
Oh, right.
It's really good.
Right.
After I show it to you,
Right.
I want you to give it to me.
Right, okay.
Now listen. No, but give the look to me, not... Now listen, you are far from the average Big Brother contestant. Why did you do it?
I said about a personal discovery, and also because I want to connect with people on a much broader scale. I'm interested in politics. I'm interested in the revival of the Conservative Party. I might play a very small part in that.
Do you want to be PM?
And no, I don't think anything.
Lead the Tory party?
No. I think there are people much more qualified than me to do that.
But you know, it'd be great to have a PM that knew how to go loser.
Ah, right, yeah.
You've learnt how to do that.
Is that because I am one?
No.
Oh, I
But it'd be
see.
great to have a PM that's plugged in enough to know, like, whatever, mean girl. Do you remember that? Yeah.
Well, it's a very nice feeling to be more popular than the Tory party. Let's put it like that.
Yay! Well done, Derek. You gave very, very little of yourself away. You know, a lot of the housemates in there, they've literally bared their souls to us, the viewer, and to each other. Why? You felt at times quite guarded.
Oh, I don't think so. But I think that other people were much better about making their problems seem more important than anybody else's. And as a fellow housemate, it was up to me to listen more, really,
Right.
and to talk less.
Now, Derek, you were obviously a fantastically entertaining housemate, but you did have a dark side. Would you agree?
It's better not to cross the golly.
But they did, and here's what happened.
Whoever wins, they'll all have one thing in common. They're all wankers without the coordination.
He so needs to be loved. That's how idiotic the child is. Makosi takes on different personalities. She's a lying bitch. Don't say you can go now. What a stupid thing to say, go now. Go where?
I have met in science the first black person that makes me actually feel as though I want to become a member of the BNP.
Jokes are not my suit.
She changes and puts makeup on to go and have a crap.
Brain dead, peroxide blondes. She's ugly on the inside. Derek, behave.
Now, because you're so eloquent, your kind of viciousness had a real punch to it, perhaps more than other people that didn't have the language that you have. Do you ever regret going too far at all in the house? Were there ever times when you thought, oh, actually, maybe I shouldn't have said that?
No, I didn't think I went far enough. I was restraining myself like restraining a horse that's rather ahead of itself. No,
What about the BNP comment?
I didn't. What?
What about the
Well,
BNP
it's
comment?
absolutely true. I can't say what I don't have the right not to say what I think.
Freedom
Do
of
I?
speech.
Freedom
No,
of
not at all.
speech.
Freedom of speech. Now, listen, would it be fair to say...
But he's a nice lad. And I
He
wish him,
really, honestly,
and
I
I
thought
wish
he
him the best of luck in the world. I tried with him. I wanted to help him. I felt that there was a connection originally. And then he would turn around and bite me savagely, you know.
But it's a defence mechanism, I think, because when we did our interview, we saw a side of science that I don't think we ever saw in the house. He was so lovely, and I'm hoping that you guys can be friends now you're out of the
I said I would
house.
send him 2 books, and I'm going to do that, and I shall write him a letter and see what happens.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Yeah. Now, on a very serious note, some of the housemates said that you had written initials on their hands to try and influence votes. Was that true?
Well, yes and no is the answer to that. What happened was just before I was going to bed, somebody said, we've got some sweets for you. And I always put my hands out for sweets. There were no sweets there. And I think an initial or 2 was inscribed on my hand.
And it was on your hand?
It was on my hand.
So somebody else did the inscribing?
So somebody else did the inscribing, and
Who
then...
was it?
Oh, do I have to say? Yes! Well, it was Vanessa.
Was it really?
Yes.
God, that's quite... So
Is she
somebody
here?
down here going, what did I
she
say?
here?
I said that, really? Because they were saying it was you. So all the housemates in there, and we were trawling as much footage as we could find to try and get evidence of you doing it, obviously because we had to look into it, and we couldn't find any.
Well, there you are. As I said, television never lies.
So, right, let's talk about your housemates. Quite hard to keep up with who you liked and who you didn't like, but let's talk about Makosi first. Talk to me about Makosi. What's your opinion? She's not a mole. Did you still think she was a mole?
Possibly.
She's not.
10 weeks on, I don't really think I know her. I don't know. I mean,
She's got so many-
she's got so many different faces. I counted at least 4. And none of them I particularly like in the end. And this was a great shame because I was very enthusiastic about her in the beginning. And I went to the diary room and defended her and so on and so forth. But she's highly ambitious and very aspirational, and these are laudable things to be. But in the end, really, she wasn't the sort of lady that I would like to invite for lunch.
And what about Kinga? Now
isn't she a
she's
darling?
blown you away,
Yes,
hasn't
she's
she?
my little pocket rocket machine. Yes, but she's magnificent.
You know,
and
when
those boobs. Have you ever seen anything like them?
You enjoyed those.
I touched them with my human hands. Oh! It was a marvellous experience.
Not only that, but they were a lovely pillow.
Indeed. Very restful place to put my head.
Do you know, when Kinga was sat in the diary room, I was just thinking, you know, of all the people in that room, I would have thought that you would have found her the most deplorable. But actually, you guys struck a little bond. And
well, rather like Leslie. I loved Leslie very much, too. I thought she was a lovely girl.
You like the big
lovely
boobies?
It's the big boobs that do it for me.
OK, now listen, you told Big Brother that you'd been having heterosexual thoughts at one stage. Who had you been having those heterosexual thoughts about?
Well, I was imagining myself as one.
So no heterosexual thoughts about, because it was a time when you were with, I think, Makosi and Orla.
Certainly not her. That's the quickest way to make an erection go flat.
I'm going to talk about something that you'd like to talk about, and that's Eugene.
Yes. Now, if anybody can do anything for me, it will be to stand by him until the final. And I say that because he is so honourable, he is so decent, and I think he deserves to win.
Would you do it again, this whole experience?
I would do it for charity, again.
Oh, maybe we'll get you back in January.
Yeah.
Celebrity Big Brother, because I'm sure by then you'll be a huge celebrity. What do you want to do, now that you're out?
Well, go on holidays, the first.
Yay! But what about career-wise?
Well, I've got to finish, I want to finish writing a book, and I hope that the children's stories that I've written might get published on the back of being in here.
Oh, very quickly, Derek, what monkey? Monkey? The monkey's just come through. Look at its lovely face. Monkey.
Well, I did see a monkey.
You did not see a monkey.
I did see a monkey.
You didn't see...
I did see a monkey.
I did. Derek,
yeah.
Honestly, you have been an absolutely genius housemate. Thank you so much. Here are your best bets.
Thank you for having me.
Home at last.
Gosh. Oh, very hot.
Ring up the Prime Minister and tell him I'm in the house if he doesn't already know. Derek.
Dusky Derek gets his pinny on.
He's another mastermind.
Extremely intelligent.
Amen to that.
If anyone really deserves to win, I think Derek does.
I feel like Churchill.
Off the hook.
Where the bloody hell do I start?
I don't have to stick to anything.
He didn't kick me for 1 minute. I know what he is.
You're behaving like an ass. An absolute ass.
What is he, Craig?
Evil.
That's where she's the silent assassin.
Don't touch me if I don't wish to be touched by you. Now, get away.
Rescue me, somebody. Be tall, dark, and fucking handsome.
All I can say, baby, who gives a damn?
Let me feel a woman's boobs. The lady's not for turning. I love it in my box already.
Nothing else. I got them. Bog roll. Will I sparkle and shine? Fame and fortune be mine? Who can know the answer and bring me an answer? Neither you nor I, or even Big Brother.
Very much.
Happy birthday, ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you very
Derek. after Derek's out, which means that either Anthony, Craig, Eugene, Kinga or Makosi will win Big Brother 2005. So, for Anthony to win, call 09016 16 16 01. That's 09016 16 16 01. For Craig to win, that's 09016 16 16 02. That's 09016 16 16 02. For Eugene to win, call 09016 16 16 14. That's 09016 16 16 14. For Kinga to win, call 09016 16 16 17. That's 09016 16 16 17. For Makosi to win, call 09016. They don't like any of them. 09016 16 16 06. That's 09016 16 16 06. Or you can text the name of the housemate that you want to win. Don't forget, you're voting for the person you want to win, to 64404. So join me on Wednesday at 8 p.m. That's Wednesday, yeah, at 8 p.m. I'm not going to tell you why. Good night.
Housemates, this is Davina.
Well, it won't be. It would be. Me and Makosi would be.
Big Brother, I want to wee. Let me out. I'm doing your little sound. This is one.
Eviction night's not so glamorous.